Welcome to the latest video, everybody. We've got some Tempestus Aquilons, the flying drop troops. I thought they were going to be Elysians. I really thought they were going to kind of drop in. I thought they were going to drop in Elysians for these and just have like another regimental Imperial Guard unit. But they have gone Tempestus Scions, the Aquilons, and they are dropping in on grav shoots, which are really, really nice actually. They're really, really cool looking grav shoots. And we're going to have a look at these today. I've also got the Tau Vespids as well. We'll do another video on those soon. I was a little bit curious to see whether they'd be able to capture some character on these guys. Mainly just because they just look like Tempestus Scions. But they seem to have done, and I will go through all the bits on here. For one of the first things, straight off, it's really nice to have a kind of complete separate set of heads. So you can either use the cool Tempestus Scion helmet, or you can do some like characterful bare heads with with cool moustaches and goatees and everything. We haven't got like a little twirly. We haven't got a twirly moustache on any of these, which is a shame. But we have got some cool models. Now, the box set itself, oh my god, guys, the box set itself is really, really cool. Let's just drop this away for a second because I want to show some of the other sprues. So we get, I mean, this is like hobbyist dreamland. All this on the sprue. So we've got loads of barbed wire. We've got loads of kind of little scatter terrain pieces which are looking really, really cool. We do have a smoke bomb as well, smoke grenade, and then of course we have the measuring rulers which have numbers on them rather than squares and circles and triangles and hexagons and stuff. So that's rather nice. And I don't know, it's just having this widget. I'm gonna paint this one up just for 40k as well, because like it's a really, really useful widget to have, and it doesn't look particularly strongly in terms of kill team now, so it's just like skulls all across there, and this one's got like half a kill team logo on it, which is anyway, I just think it's a really useful widget. So that's one of the terrain sprues, which is fab. And then just one of the other terrains. Look at the detail on this, it's insane. The detail is ridiculous. This is terrain, guys. How are we going to, I mean, because they add this amount of terrain, it does kind of add a little bit more detail when you are kind of quickly painting it for your tabletop and everything. So all the detail will kind of pop out if you do a quick dry brush and stuff. But the flooring looks amazing. The flooring hasn't got anything underneath it, but that's fine. But yeah, just brilliant. Like the door is like slightly cracked open, and the terrain looks fantastic. And then, just to top it all off as well, you get a really cool little box with, just turn this around, with all the books and the cards, all kind of neatly presented. It's a very, very, very nice box. Moving on from the Hive Secundus one as well. The Hive Secundus box was really, really nicely presented. And this one is no exception as well. It's really nice. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through and we're going to have a look at some of these. So these are all the models to build. I don't quite know why this one has got, because all of them have got all the hotshot lasguns. I'll show you on the sprue. All the hotshot lasguns have really nicely got like little power packs, so you don't have to have. They've all got like hotshot. Just zoom in a little bit here so we can see a bit better. All the hotshot las carbines have got like little power packs that they plug in, so they don't need the cables like flying around when they're dropping in and everything. And like the little melter weapons are like really small, and they're fat. They are really, really smart. Like almost got like an acceleration chamber there, so that the barrel doesn't need to be as long. But there are a couple that do still have the cables on. Which is rather interesting. I don't quite know what the significance of the cabled ones are. I can't seem to see it in the box or the rules or anything. I love the little dagger knife. I think that's fantastic. Little punch dagger. A really smart looking thing. And I mean, I go through this every single time I do the kit reviews, but the clarity on this detail is just absurd. It's getting ridiculous. I mean, this is this is Games Workshop's forte, right? Like the detail clarity is just second to none. I mean, look at the little. I want to make a servo skull out of that guy. That's really cool. For those of you who don't know, I've been doing a inquisitorial warband with loads of little servo skulls. So I think this will probably get. Although he does go on the legs with the. Oh. Yeah. So these are like the tarantula tripod, quadrupod things, sentry guns, aliens. But they do look really cool as well. Yeah, I've just got visions of turning that into a floating servo skull with some cables hanging down underneath it for my inquisitorial warband. But here are the heads, which are like one of the most important things on a model. So we've got the helmets there, Tempestus Scion helmets. I always really like it when they do this. Give you two options, because then what you can do is you can use the other ones if you want to build them all with helmets, then you can use the other kind of bare heads for like a really characterful, like special ops converted Imperial Guard unit that you're doing, or maybe just do it the other way around and use this as the special ops Imperial Guard unit with loads of character on the faces, and then build up some more Tempestus Scion, like stick these on Cadian heads and have some more Tempestus Scions kind of filtering through your Imperial Guard units. But it's really nice, and they've got all sorts of different weapons in here. Let's see if we can spot some. So we've got the normal las carbines with these little power packs that plug in. There is a melter gun on here as well. There's a melter gun, a little small, little abrupt melter gun. Let's turn it around so you can see it the right way around. Small little melter gun, it's really nice. We've got a small little plasma gun as well. I think there's a grenade launcher somewhere. There's a grenade launcher on the other sprue. No, there's a power sword down here though. There's also a chain sword, and we've got that lovely punch dagger, which is rather nice. I think the grenade launcher is just on the sentry gun. So the sentry gun has like I don't know what this is, like a hot shot las carbine multi mega thing, a flamer, and then the grenade launcher. I will definitely build one of these ones up. I think they're going to look really cool, so I'll build one of those in the video as well. In terms of, I always like to flick through and have a look and just check the danger of clipping some of these sprues out, like how delicate the sprues are. And honestly, everything looks like the gates. So the gates are these little bits here that connect the models to the sprue. It looks like all the gates are in pretty good positions. Like I sort of expect a gate coming in here to make sure that we get some pressure going into there, but they're clearly making the moulding and the plastic process even better and better, so you don't need to have these little gates coming on here. That one's a bit of a tricky one to kind of cut out, but it's not like it's going to put any stress on a part as you're clipping it. So yeah, they all look pretty good. Like even this one up here, you'd expect this one to have another gate on here. So you'd have to clip this gate off first and then clip that one, but it's just got a single gate. There's nothing on this one either. Again, single gate on this. They're definitely up in their game on the sprue and the mould process. Really nice. Right, so I have had a quick look through, and I do know which one I want to build. So we're going to build this one here. So this is the interesting one. This is the one that I found most interesting in terms of the pose. However, I didn't like the arms that they put on him. So I am going to kind of try a load of other arms just to make sure that you can interchange all the different arms between the models. I would imagine you would be able to. They are just kind of like nice simple joins on the shoulders. The only thing that you're going to have to check if you do want to kind of interchange arms, I would imagine, are things like making sure that you're clearing the waist on with the gun that comes across the side. But this one here, with the kind of awkward pose on that, also has an alternative pose which looks way cooler. So we're going to build this dude. He's going to look amazing. We're going to build that dude. He's just going to be an Aquilon trooper, and yeah, he's going to be awesome. So that is like a section from the build sprue. So you've got two parts to the bodies, you've got two legs that go on, you've got some little accessories Oh my God, you do have the arms and the guns separate, so make sure you bring your really good mech pack glue. Link down in the description if you want to grab some mech pack. Yeah, we're going to build this dude here. So I will see you in a second. We'll get building. Fan of these now. These are these are fantastic. I've only built, well, I've built two. You've just seen the second one just fall down in the background. I've built two of these so far. I'm going to build the rest of them. I'm going to hold off because I probably won't use these, spoilers, probably won't use these for kill teams. So I'm going to hold off until we get the 40k rules so I know what weapons to equip them, but I'll build like all the bodies and everything. However, you'll notice they are on my void bases, bases that I've been. There's a video about painting these up as well if you want to go and watch that. But my void bases, I mean, they just look so cool. They have so much character, and it's a character that's actually quite hard to describe. I was trying to kind of like objectify the character that they have, and it's really difficult. And it was something that I said in the intro as well. I was wondering when I saw the pictures, I was wondering whether they would be able to have some kind of unique character across all of them, and they kind of do. They've got I don't know what it is. They've got kind of like a bit of sass about them. They're fab. I mean, this guy's awesome. I much prefer this pose to the one that was like awkwardly firing his pistol. But we got this guy. I've put this guy on a on one of these bases as well. He's just kind of landing or jumping off whatever that kind of little fan shroud is. But they've all got the hot shot las carbines, look fantastic, and they are all on these bases because I think they are going to fit in beautifully as a kind of like a drop-in support unit for my inquisitorial retinue, imperial agents, whatever you want to call it. It's been like a boarding party which I've been working on kind of on and off for a long time. We got the navy breaches here. I've started doing assassins for it as well. So we got all the assassins here, and then we got the rogue traders kind of kicking out on these bases as well. So all my inquisitors. Yeah, here's one of the inquisitors. It's another reason why I want to get that amazing new Warhammer Plus Inquisitor as well, because I've got loads of these Inquisitors which are kind of ready to go, and I was going to do these for Golden Demon, and I think that's kind of definitely going to get more and more involved now with these, and I will probably drop, because this guy's got so much class about him, I'll probably drop this guy into the unit as well, so that we can have a little bit of variety between all the Inquisitors. But having three Inquisitors, one of these guys, a Navy Breacher, maybe a Rogue Trader, an Assassin, and a couple of Servo Skulls. It sounds a lot, but it would just look so cool. And I love these bases. I think they look really cool on the inquisitorial stuff, which I'm going to do. So these are going to drop into my inquisitorial imperial agents sort of boarding party / army / whatever you want to call it. If they don't have rules that go in with the imperial agents, I don't mind. I'm just going to include them anyway. It's one of those kind of narrative. It's cool, so I'm going to do it. And none of my friends who I would play this force with would object, because it would be a cool kind of thematic idea for the force. And yeah, it's just one of those armies which has just been slowly added to, if you like, over the last few years, with all the little imperial bits that keep coming out. And we've also got the tarantula here as well. Now the tarantula, there we go. I have not put the weapon on. So the weapon sits here, and it gets. Let me just see if I can grab the sprue quickly. I've got too many sprues to the side of me. Where is it? Here it is. So you've got all these little weapons that go on the side of the tarantula, and it's going to be quite easy to. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to snip that off, put a magnet in it, and then just put some magnets in these peg holes here as well, so we can just like clip on the weapons. A little time slip here, and I have one magnetized. So we've magnetized it up, or I've magnetized it up. It's all me. The magnets have gone in. Okay, this one I didn't put in. As you can see, I didn't get it completely square. So when you snap some of the larger ones on, it's not quite as square and as straight as you can. But all I've done is opened up these holes to 2mm on all the weapons. I just took a 2mm drill in my little wow stick, which is a really cool little tool, and popped magnets in all of those, cut that peg off, started a little pilot hole, 1mm pilot hole, opened it up to 2mm, stuck a magnet in there as well, and then we have magnetised weapons for the little tarantula, which looks really, really cool. So can't remember what this one's called, but it's like a double hot shot las gun awesomeness. We've got the flamer, which sits pretty square, and the same with the missile launcher. When you're pushing these in, what you need to do is add a very, very small amount of super glue in the hole, I would recommend, and then get something that's got a flat bottom. So I was using the handle of these tweezers, and then just make sure that when you're pushing the magnet in, you get it completely square to that face, because otherwise, if you do put it in slightly at an angle, as I did with this one, just slightly, you can just see it just kind of goes out a little bit. The orientation of the guns just twist a little bit. So just be very, very aware when you're doing that, and I would probably recommend trying to make the holes deeper than you need them to be, because then you can manipulate the magnet a little bit when you put them in. So yeah, there we go. I think that one's my favourite weapon, so that one will probably stay. That one will probably stay on the tarantula for as long as possible. There we go. Weapons, but this one sits on a 40mm base, and I do have a converted 40mm base. Again, I've got a video on that as well about how to convert up 40mm void war bases. That's on my YouTube. See if I can find the bases here. So this is a bit of a video with everything else. So here are the 40mm void bases. We're obviously using the Necromunda ones, but trying to get a little bit of the void bases in there. So this, for instance, can sit on one of those bases there like that, and just look really, really badass and really cool. So yeah, right, there we go. I'm incredibly excited about these. I am going to build all the rest of them. I'm going to get them all built up. I'm going to do all the bodies and then kind of pick and choose which weapons go on, because I'm guessing if we're to use these in 40k, that's going to say a unit of 10 and one of if a unit of 10, one of those can have a melter gun or something, and 1 in 10 can have a frag cannon or something like that, or the sergeant can have a pistol. So I would imagine they're all going to have las carbines, and you're going to get like one special weapon. But in kill team, obviously you can have all sorts of different ones. They've got specialists all over the place. But yeah, I'm going to build all of these up and get them primed and ready to slowly pick off and choose and get them into my inquisitorial boarding party / army / cool ass looking imperial stuff. So yeah, this is my jam. I'm absolutely loving these. I think they're going to be amazing. So yes, there we go. That is me like waffling massively about how cool these are. So yeah, go grab these guys. Grab the kill team. And if you want to grab the kill team just for the Vespid, then send me these so that I can have 2 units of 10 of them. Right, yeah. Thank you very much, everybody. Take care. Have an amazing week. Let me know if you are ordering the kill team Hivestorm, and what you're going to do with the Aquilons, and I will catch you, I am sure, live at some point. So I'm live on YouTube and Twitch pretty much every day of the week. It's just on this channel or twitch.tv/Chris Frostin, and you can find me and drop me a message on Instagram or Twitter anytime you like, and that's just at Chris Frostin as well. But yeah, I'm going to carry on building the rest of these. I'm going to prime them all, and then we will finally, that's one of the videos that I actually want to do soon, is pick a kind of a colour scheme which is going to tie all of these together. And what we'll probably do is do like a similar undershadow for everything, and then kind of pull up the details from that so that they all synergize and they all kind of fit together really, really well. But yeah, there we go. Fantastic. Yes, he is just tacked onto that because I want to paint the bases separately. So thank you very much, everybody. Take care. Hope you enjoyed the video. Apologise for waffling and getting too excited about Imperial stuff, Inquisition, and I will see you next time.